Welcome back for round three. This is Modern Magic for the Modern Gentleman. We're playing Blue Black turns. As of right now, we are 0 and 2. Nope, that doesn't feel good. But I feel comfortable. I feel confident we can make it out. I feel confident we can go. We can go all the way. This is an alright hand. Of course, I'd rather have more than one land, but I think two Serum Visions can get us out of the gate. Keep this. Good lucks, opponents. Good lucks. Give it the old Scalding Tarn. Tarn is scalding hot. I'll take a land next turn if you don't mind. Thanks, opponent. Thanks, Landfair PG90. Verdict Catacombs and a passing of the turn. Pretty good, pretty good. Make them think you don't have it. Play the Serum Visions first. Yeah, we've got to dictate. We've got enough lands. I think Gigadrouse is okay to keep. I'm going to play this tapped. Because I can. In case my opponent flashes in a Deathrite Shaman, I'm going to snap it back. Alright, so I played this and then tapped it, so I don't think it's a Death Shadow. Might be like a Jund or something. Living End. Tarmogoyf. The scary thing about playing a classic Jund deck is that you do have to worry about Abrupt Decay. Abrupt Decay is a real card with real consequences that does real things. Shock in an Overgrown Tomb. Let's see. Didn't see a Liliana of the Veil. That's a good thing at least. I won't block. Old Bob. So my opponent, they're going to get to draw 3 cards next turn. So yeah, so far so good. Classic Jund. As long as I can hold him off an Abrupt Decay, I'm feeling pretty good. And let me tell you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to Gigadrouse their 1 land. Do it. You won't. Got me with the Lightning Bolt. And now I'm going to Exhaustion. So now they can only have 1. I'm sure they'll play a land next turn. They're drawing too many cards to not. Fatal Push. It's kind of stinky. Fatal Push definitely kills the land you awaken with Part the Water Veil. It doesn't say destroy target non-land creature. So yeah, Snapcaster Exhaustion's good here. Yeah, that sounds great. I'll be more than happy to take another turn. Cool. So this Temporal Mastery is a ramp spell, draw a card, play a land. Does it get better than that? I don't think it does. So we are running oh so very hot right now. Pass the turn to myself. Another Dictate. I'm going to begin by parting the Water Veil. See what's behind it. Time Warp's behind it. Pass the turn back to me again. Oh man, my opponent can't handle it. They just can't handle it. I think Commandeer is actually good here because it redirects an Abrupt Decay. That's pretty powerful. Spreading Seas is good. Thing in the Ice is good. Tasker is pretty good. Collective Brutality is meh. If my opponent is playing Fulminator Mage in the sideboard, hint hint, that's pretty painful. I want another Fatal Push. I think Commandeer... Alright, let's talk about Abrupt Decay. I think Wizards... and this is going to be really funny. I think Wizards should print a spell that says 1 blue mana, instant. Counter target non-counterable spell. Boom. I would play 3 copies of that in the sideboard. Guaranteed or your money back. Yeah, I don't think Commandeer is good for that purpose. I'm playing 7 Howling Mines, right? Alright, so I want to bring all these in. I don't know if I have enough cards to take out, to be honest. Censor's good. Remand is meh. Snapback. Since I'm bringing in Fatal Push, Thing in the Ice, I don't think I need all of these bounce spells. I think since we're grinding it out, me and my opponent, I can lose a Temporal Mastery. I don't ever want to play to Miracle it. That's just not a good strategy. I put Spreading Seas in the stack. I don't really know why. I'll cut an Exhaustion just because. Well, I think Cryptic Command's the cut here. Cryptic Command is great, but I feel like they're slow enough that I can just deal with their stuff. Yeah. I think dealing with their stuff is just better than trying to stop them from playing stuff. You know, keeping their Tarmogoyfs and stuff tapped down instead of trying to snap it back is... I think that's a better play. They kept 7. I'm going to go down to 6. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I don't have a problem with one of those either. Alright. GG's opponent for that last game. They were a little slow out of the gate. No discard. That's good for me. I'm going to hold up Censor, try to counter Liliana the Veil. I think that's my best bet. They're going to go ahead and bolt me. I'm very surprised my opponent did not let me play out the last turn, the last match, last game. Scavenging Ooze is pretty solid. I don't really care about it, though. I care about it getting big. That's really it. That's it. Holding up my Force Spike here. If I didn't have an island, I'd be ready to throw it in the trash. Yep, exactly what I was saving that for. So Liliana is good against this deck, and the reason for that is it will just sit there and tick up, and there's not a lot you can do about it. We don't have a good way to pressure it. That's a primary reason I brought in Tasigur, was for that purpose, to be able to produce some early game pressure if I have a good draw for it. I'm going to end of turn dictate here. Hopefully they'll tap out and I can make exhaustion worth my while. Still taking 2. Scavenging Ooze, not doing a whole lot. Dictate is abundantly better. It survives Culligan's command, but it loses to Abrupt Decay, which I'm about to get hit with right here. That's why we keep backups, folks. Always keep a backup. Really wanted to land there. Don't really care about Snapcaster Mage. So that's a threat. My opponent's flooding out for sure. Another Abrupt Decay would be fairly painful. This Scavenging Ooze is doing work. Crossing my fingers. So far so good. I'm not really in any good shape to just go off here. I will Gigadross my opponent on their upkeep. Try to tap down all their lands. Basic Mountain would be great. Don't care about Scavenging Ooze. I'm fine taking it going down to 7. Could see myself getting hit with a bolt here. Doesn't look like it. So my Snapcaster gets a whole lot better now that I've drawn Fatal Push. I'm going to put in an Exhaustion. Liliana of the Veil's kind of painful. I think I'll just discard Snapcaster Mage. Well, hang on. I think I'll discard Fatal Push. Because even if I don't draw my land, I can still exhaustion them and keep them from getting any real value next turn. Dealing any more damage, playing any more creatures. Okay, got a land. Part the Water Veil. Do I Thing in the Ice Exhaustion? That might force my opponent to tick down on Liliana. That would be kind of cool. Or do I Exhaustion Howling Mine? I think Exhaustion Howling Mine is the best play here. And then I can discard either Thing in the Ice or Gigadrowse to Liliana. Snapcaster is a better thing to hold on to because, again, I don't draw another turn spell. I can Snap Exhaustion. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. I think I gotta drop Gigadrowse. Time Warp, awesome. Got a land to go with it. Serum Visions was also good. So Thing in the Ice plus Time Warp. If I can flip Thing in the Ice, I can really start pressuring my opponent. Yeah, I gotta be careful. They're F6ing. Cracking this puts me vulnerable to Bolt Bolt. I gotta be weary of Fairy Macabre here. Let's see if I can get an extra turn spell. Neither of those are extra turn spells. But Cryptic Command does some stuff. I think Serum Visions is worth keeping. Howling Mine is not. Wow. Turning Snapcaster hand is pretty good, but I don't have anything to flashback. I suppose Exhaustion's fair. Yeah, neither of these. I have enough turn spells in my deck that I don't need Tassiger. Ink Moth, they're not playing any creatures. Go ahead and punch out Lily. Opponent seen enough. So I don't blame my opponent for being frustrated. They flooded out pretty dang hard. But I was able to handily take on Jund despite my opponent drawing pretty poor. And I drew pretty good. But hey, I've seen it the other way around all day. That's fine. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out, watching this match. Hope to see you in the next one.